this is the time in the race when stuff starts heating up in this particular corner right there. He jocked off the track.
He overdrove.
And Marcus Ambrose. Both Canadian drivers, all three of our top guys right there. Alex Tagliani had to check up. He's going to lose some spots. Everybody gets underway, and now they're
Doing a great job, and I think that Jacques like, I'm not going to have him cleared as easy as before. Rusty, I think you're right. He locked up the rear brakes. Then when he got in that grass, he lost the steering. Probably should have considered stopping and exiting turn 2.
Matt DiBenedetto and Jeb Burton, oh gosh, got turned around by a track truck.
Holy smoly.
I guess when you're trying to get into your pit.
The sweeper's a weeper.
Now, we saw Matt Kenseth once spin into his pit and get serviced that way. And
yeah, all it says is you have to be in your pit box. It doesn't say which direction.
Oh, that's
it's
true.
Michael Annette.
Well, guys, you know, you heard that, and he didn't know what happened. He got run over.
Whoa!
Oh,
take a
Trevor
look.
Bayne.
Trevor Bayne in the race leader. What happened here? All of a sudden, he gets spun around. It affects also Stephen Wallace.
Yeah, and that just gets loose and gets in a wall right there, and that's all by himself right there. Just gets loose.
And one spotter saying, "Okay, caution, turn 3."
So now the caution's out. See the caution waving on the right-hand side. Stephen Wallace right behind him. Oh, that's what happened. They just checked up because the caution car tries to pull out in front of the field right
yes,
there.
Yes, he did. Caution car come out a little early there.
Unbelievable. Way too early.
They were both on the brakes.
So let's take a look at their pit stop. We see right here he comes in, he stops, and the rear tire carrier right here trips on the air hose, falls, the tire bounces, which that really hadn't slowed him down because the tire changer was struggling to get the lug nuts off. So basically very slow on the right rear. They come around and try to recover, but we just pointed out tenths of a second. Well, these are full seconds. These is about 2.5, 3 seconds slow of a pit stop, so kind of a combination of errors on the back of the field.
No, what happened? A problem for Ty Gibbs. This is in the front.
Oh, wow.
Straightaway chicane, the Sheldon chicane.
I heard the crowd in the background, and I wasn't sure what happened.
Oh, what? Oh, my gosh. He just gets tagged by Jesse Awuji.
What is he thinking?
How does that happen?
Yeah, we got to get another.
NASCAR to bring the 39 in and clean up, and there he is racing with Ty Gibbs up the track, and around he goes. Brett Moffitt, Sheldon Creed trying to avoid.
Joey, and you talked about that earlier, you know, if you're going out, and it's unfortunate other cars got caught up in that.
See if he can make that work down on the inside. He's trying to make this pass. I think it's going to happen. Oh, man.
Up across the racetrack and contact with the 07 car.
Reed Sorensen gets a piece. That's Jason White about this. He's not going to have very good things to say. You can see he's taking the lead right here. Here comes the 07 car. Chase Austin right down in front. Just gone from the outside.
Further back, eyes are on Kevin Harvick, and they're crashing. Harvick will not get to the finish line.
That'll do it.
Fill those 32 spots to see who's going to get their shot at winning tonight, and for the second time, and that's a big hit for the 34 of Jesse Awuji.
We were just talking during the commercial break, Michael and I, and we've been watching everyone's time. At least 2.5, 3 tenths of a second of speed gone out of this racetrack since qualifying. And it's obviously grip.
Yes, it is, and the trucks are slipping and sliding. We've seen a couple examples of that, and that was a scary ride for Jesse as he lost it coming off turn 4.
Well, he hit that inside wall a ton.
It was really scary too, because we know that pit road is full of trucks waiting to qualify.
You know what I like most about that 10-lap segment, Daryl? Carl had it loaded up.
Here he comes.
Oh my gosh!
Oh boy!
He just tore his car all to pieces. He hit the manhole down there. He tore it up.
Sorry about that.
He tore the whole front off of it. This was a good idea. He was going to come down through the grass and do a little sliding, but what he didn't realize is somewhere right along in there.
Look, it tore the whole front end off.
Well, the car about turned over.
This is not the winner.
I've never been wrecked by a wrecker.
Natalie Decker trying They're trying to push Natalie Decker off the track after being involved in an incident, and then
pushed her onto it. I think she wanted to turn on the pit road, and the record driver didn't realize that, and she was trying to hit the brakes, and he was on the gas. He was on
Ram running order. And Christopher Bell has.
Yeah, they can't. The track is just too wet now.
Holy cow! Good Lord! That is the 23, and what happened here?
Must have pulled up in front of him.
Oh wow! Man. Oh.
What a bad break for Swindell, dude.
What did he do? He drove straight across the damn racetrack.
I had the wheel cranked and everything. I was trying to go back up the track to just try and get back down to the pits and everything. See if we can maybe salvage the car as it was. And
Matt Kenseth has got tire problems, so he heads down pit road. Matt's in trouble. He wanted to go for repairs, and that was the end of him. Headed right into the barrier. The race was delayed for 12 minutes.
Some grip in these corners. Ooh, trouble, turn one. Danica Patrick, Landon Castle tangled up. Castle going for a slide.
Yeah, we did not hit anything. Did not hit anything.
Or maybe there's more to it. This is off turn 4.
Gets clear there. And she gets in on the bumper, but just doesn't get off of him.
Right there's where you're talking, and you just turn it left and lock it down.
And she had a chance to not go up hit that wall if she just stayed on the brakes and kept it down there. It's like she's trying to save it and just kept driving it until it hooked to the right.
Yeah, at that point right there is whenever you should just, as a driver, realize that this is a spin, lock it down, and you can come get 4 tires. And that's the kind of things that you'll have to learn with these cars.
By Kyle Busch here. Ooh, close.
Wide into turn 4. That moves Kyle Busch all the way up the racetrack. He has to catch it before he gets to the wall. And Hornaday catches the wall.
Low. Caution's out, caution's out.
Caution is going to come out. Both drivers trying to get by. Look like the 17 of Timothy Peters. They slid up the racetrack, and now Kyle Busch not happy at all.
It's all good, dude.
And Kyle Busch is going to turn the 33 into the wall. Our championship contender Hornaday in the wall.
Well, Kyle Busch should be parked for this race and maybe the rest of the season for that.
So on pit road, Riley Herbst, Zane Smith, Tyler Reddick, Justin Allgaier.
See right here, going to go right in.
Tries to avoid it at the last second. Haley was on pit road as well.
I mean, the way that NASCAR is acting, they just got it all under control. There's no sweat.
Jeremy Clements is 7. He's the only driver. Into the lap car. That's the 13 of David Starr. Huge damage for Noah Gregson. And the caution is out.
Again,
heartbreak.
2 races last year. He dominates the race, leads the most laps, and doesn't walk away with a trophy. And we see it again.
I'm about ready to start throwing chairs up here.
Contact Gordon and Keselowski. Keselowski to the outside of Johnson for the race lead.
All clear.
Jeff Gordon may have a flat tire.
Yeah, he does.
Gordon spinning, turn 4. Caution is out. We'll have another attempt at a green light checker.
I really believe it was just that choice that he made to go to the outside. Brad Keselowski was ready to go, though, but you can see the contact's what cut the left rear tire down.
He's there. What a great corner.
Here they come through the final banked curve at Charlotte Roval. Now he goes to the inside. Here comes Jimmy Johnson. Locks the brakes up. And he's going to slide. He slides through the middle. Truex gets tagged. Now it'll be a fight for the finish line. Ryan Blaney in the 12 will win.
He stopped. He came to a full stop to make sure that he was good with NASCAR. Where's he going to finish?